Where does it begin? For the raven and the wolf, there was a time when these silent streams and ancient hills were theirs alone. To them, there's no beginning or end. There's simply home.
Take me to the Northland, that's where I want to be. Far from the big city, 'cause the pines are calling me. I'm going home. Far from the dust and smoke, to where the peaceful folks will welcome you back home. Leaving the lights behind, now I'm sure to find peace of mind in my home. Take me where the trees grow tall and where a man don't feel so small. Up in the North Country, where it feels so free, I'm on my way back home. The lakes are crystal clear, and all the world is dear. I'm on my way back home, where the ice and the snow blows free, and feeling good comes easy to me. Take me to the Northland, that's where I want to be. I'm going home.
This is excellent for lake trout, and we usually get them a guide. So if the fish are down deep, we tell Americans to fish surface, and if the fish are on the surface, then we tell them to fish down deep. So if they don't actually catch that many fish.
Give us a spawner, Charlie.
Yeah, left pectoral on that.
Make that two. Oh, isn't that a woolly-looking creature? Excuse me, that's a good milker. How can you make these eggs eye up? Because we looked after them on night duty for about 5-6 weeks. Then when they were ready to eye up, you seen their little eyes and their tails all wrapped around the egg, over their heads and stuff, and just ready to break out of their little shells. They started to wiggle. And I says, don't the fish in the lake? I said, do that? He says, they're doing the same thing out there that they're doing in here. He says, they'll hatch. By Christmas time, they're all hatched and they're little fry and they're swimming around. If they hadn't started this restocking program, there'd be hardly any fish in the lake at all.
Here's some of your white foxes that I got up at Winnisk.
What is that animal that's spotted?
It's a zebra.
I mean, and when a leopard kills a zebra...
They're from all over the country, these buyers.
Maybe it's just an illusion, I don't know, but you feel that you buy them from the trappers.
$14 I have in the front. Are you all through at $14 all done, going at 14? $10, 10 and a quarter, 10 and a half now. 10 and a half, 10.75. 10.75, $11, 11 and a quarter. 11 and a quarter I have, are you all through 11 and a quarter all done?
Simulated bull marks, fire them off. And they come out there at horrendous speed, and they're very slow in turning, of course, because of their speed.
16 at 5,800 pounds, you're clear to contact lowering at tower, free. At this time, the Camp Scout IFR time of 18.50.
longer think that we have a volcanic explosion here, looking at meteorite impact structures in other parts of the Earth, suggests that Sudbury is a meteorite impact structure too. If it were a meteorite, it could have been perhaps 2 or 3 miles in diameter.
The sulfate precipitation is not all that serious in this area, provided we can get the conversion complete in the atmosphere before it comes back to Earth. And basically, this is the reason for the tall stack. It's comparable in size to the Empire State Building in New York City.
Well, we've been growing grass on tailings since 1954, and we have now over 700 acres.
In the shadows of this emptiness, my eyes can see no light. In the silence of this loneliness, my eyes can see no light. darkness I can sense the trees. The wind drifts slowly on. In the darkness all is infinite, till the shades of hazy dawn.
We've done follow-up ground geophysics on the ice and some drilling from the ice already. So we're lucky, really, being in a very cold climate. Otherwise, you'd have a hell of a lot of problems. There's no other way you can explore it.
One of the things about Ken Dark is that he was one of the first of the new breed of geologists, working for a big company with new equipment and no preconceived ideas of this area. As a result, a real extensive look is being taken at the Porcupine area, and other discoveries have been made. They aren't in production yet.
We were most fortunate that we came up with not just a very large mine, but a very high-grade mine that turned out to be probably one of the richest zinc-silver mines in the world.
All right, you guys, let's go, eh? For the cobalt cucumbers. You want to play, Doug? Put you in the net, kid. Here, get moving. You got to take the puck with you.
Nobody expects a priest to play hockey, eh? We're supposed to be in the church praying, and, you know. Well, you know where you found me, in the church.
These are the flying fathers. I want to welcome for them. Unassisted goal by Father Les Costello with a 5-5 tie. And the clock is now running. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time anywhere, you have never seen this before in an arena, a live instant replay of the goal.
Kids here, eh, racing against these good guys to try and improve their Canadian and international point. Fast time here is 55 seconds so far. Searchmount, eh, is the only hill in northern Ontario where we're capable of running a race of this caliber.
So Kamoskosia, coming into being, was a breeding ground for the Kreiner sisters. They're the first ones from this area to make a name in skiing.
I'm leaving for Yugoslavia tomorrow and going to be in the Women's World Cup. And they continue on through Italy, Switzerland, Austria, Germany, France.
and I'll go and pick up a couple more.
Give me one marshmallow. Oh, I like those. Are they ever good?
Well, they say they're going north, but they end up in around Aurelia and someplace like that. But bumper to bumper, you know? And up here we have the whole shooting match to ourselves. For ice fishing, for moose hunting, for anything at all. Well, I'm a northerner and I just love it. No kidding.
Take me to the Northland. That's where I want to be. Far from the big city, 'cause the pines are calling me. I'm going home. Far from the dust and smoke, to where the peaceful folks will welcome you back home. Leaving the lights behind, now I'm sure to find peace of mind in my home. Take me where the trees grow tall and where a man don't feel so small. Up in the North Country, where it feels so free, I'm on my way back home. The lakes are crystal clear, and all the world is dear. I'm on my way back home, where the ice and the snow flows free, and feeling good comes easy to me. Take